Good morning and welcome back to the channel. My name is Martin and we're at Port Stephens again this morning. The scene of yesterday's relative triumph, although it was very full and they were pretty hard to catch. I'm a little bit late this morning. I was going to spot X and at the last minute I just had a thought that maybe come back up here. I thought the swell might be a little bit bigger this morning. It doesn't really seem to be any bigger, but sometimes as the sun comes up the swell increases. It's dead low tide, so it'll be 45 minutes lower than yesterday, so that might help. There's already a heap of guys out. It's 5, 6, 7 I can see. Yeah, let's go surfing. And I almost forgot, I'd like to give a big shout out to Jeremy at Sandbar Sofa Surfers. One of the quirkiest, most interesting surf channels I've come across in a long time. He's a really genuine guy. He's a good surfer. His channel is just amazing. Check it out. Honestly, you will not be disappointed. It's just brilliant. So give Sandbar Sofa Surfers a look. Let's go surfing once again. As you can see, it's dead low tide. Its tide's right out. Here's a guy fishing. You doing any good?
I just started.
Just started? Cool. You been getting any?
Yesterday,
Yeah? Will you get whiting or?
yeah.
Cool. Good. Best of luck, man. That sky's looking a little bit ominous. Could do anything, the weather. It's so shallow. At low tide I can walk out. I'm probably 20 or 30 meters out and I'm still walking, so it's not, doesn't bode good for some bigger waves, but we can only try. There's one of the locals on his stand-up. Morning. Spring suit on. Temperature's not that warm, so I'm sitting in the same spot I was yesterday basically, and I might persevere here for a little while and see if I could jag a couple of waves that came through like they did yesterday. Failing that, we might have to paddle down the beach a bit. Beautiful morning though. Although I wish the sun had come out, but you can't have everything. Oh, should have paddled a bit earlier. Oh yeah, first wave. Here they are, the two most ruthless paddleboarders on the East Coast. They'd run you over as soon as they look at you. Something very special about being out before the sunrise though. It's just a special time of day. Just brilliant. Oh, faded out. Too slow. Us old guys are got to get our breath back. Oh, that's the one you want. I know it's shut down, but as long as you get a takeoff. Probably going to fade though. Yep. It's a non-event. Oh, faded out again. We might have to paddle down the beach and try and find a bank. Oh, this is a nice left. Big board though. Big board carries the speed a lot better. No, just faded out too, so. Oh, that hurt. Hit me on the leg, that one. Goes Don. This is hard work. If you look out to sea, that orange boat, that ship, that's a trawler. And I hope they're not pulling nets this close to the beach, because that is not very far as the crow flies or as the seagull flies for the sharks that follow those boats. Speaking of sharks, 3 days ago on one of the Facebook pages, Port Stephens Facebook pages, there's a picture. I'll try and find it later and see if I can put it on the channel. You can see this massive fin just as the guy's walking out of the water. So on that cheerful note, let's catch another wave. This is the photo I was talking about in the video where I was surfing today. Not sure if you'll be able to see that, but that looks like a pretty damn big fin that guy took. That was the day before yesterday. Looks like a great white fin to me. So that guy walking up the beach doesn't know how lucky he is. Hopefully you can see that. I'll whack this in. Just a takeoff, fades into deep water. But that's more than I was getting down there, so it was no better further down the beach. Have a look at this wave now. You can see it peaking up, and then it breaks, and then it just fades into the deep water, and it's just a big deep hole. And I've walked down further down the beach, and it was basically the same. I mean, there is little tiny waves there, but so instead of fishing, because the tide's still very low for that, I was thinking I might do a bit of a tour of the area, and I'll go and check out a couple of places I haven't been to yet, and we'll go and have a look at Port Stephens. So hang around, and you might find that interesting. Welcome back. I thought we'd just visit this little tiny beach that I know about, that I haven't been to for many years, and I thought we'd just go down and check this out for something a little bit different. Just a little tiny beach that's tucked away between two little headlands, and occasionally you get surfing here. And that noise you can hear, that's the sound of summer in Australia. That's the cicadas, all the bugs that beat their wings together. And check this out for a little tiny beach hidden away. And there is a little tiny wave there. Look at this. It's barely breaking, but maybe I should have come here on the lower tide early this morning. We'll go down and have a quick look. The east coast of Australia is just dotted with hundreds, if not thousands, of these little beaches and coves and places that a lot of the time only the locals know about, or people that just stumble on them by chance. Just an absolute gem of a beach. Look at this. There is even a rideable little wave here. And there's not a soul for miles. Apart from the family that just left. The water's beautiful and clear. In fact, this would be a pretty good place to bring the mask and flippers out for a snorkel around here. Pity it's so full. I'd be tempted to come out for a surf just here. Just beautiful. Just listen to that cacophony of noise. And the hotter it gets, the louder it gets. And just around the corner from where we were just before, there's this nice little beach here. There's actually houses around here, but this is where they launch their boats. It's very protected from the swell. That gives them access straight out to sea from here. Another lovely little spot. No waves here though, it very rarely gets any swell in here. But I still haven't had coffee, so the search continues. And this is the actual Port Stephens itself. It's just a huge waterway, just back from the beach where we were this morning. Sweeps right around. that headland there is called Tomaree, and that one's called Yakabar, and the entrance to the port is straight ahead. Between that headland and this one, you can go to the open sea. As you can see, it's pretty nice. You can see how clear the water is. Just beautiful. Gets very busy this time of year, of course, at Christmas. It's a very touristy spot, but it wears it well, I think. Anyway, we're going to head round to another beach that I've never actually been to before. Supposedly a pretty heavy surf beach, so that might be interesting. See you shortly. This is the view from the highest hill in the area. As you can see, that one there is Yakabar Headland, and that one to the right is Tomaree. It's a beautiful spot. And that's Fingal Island in the distance. And this is the spot. It took me a little while to find this. I had to get the street directory out. Now it looks like the wind's on shore here. But I think at the northern end there, that's where all the boogie boarders ride. It's a wedge-shaped, really heavy top to bottom barrel in the right conditions. Just sit and watch this, see if anybody's actually catching anything here. No, I don't think there's anything there for me. Well, here's this wave in the corner, I think. These are islands out off the coast. The entrance to the port is just around this corner. It's a beautiful area though. That's Fingal Island over there. It's a pity it's not just cloudless day. I might come back up this way and do another video when it's perfect conditions. I was going to go for a metal detect back at that first beach, but the battery's running low, so we might leave it there for today. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already and you want to. Hit the notifications bell, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.